Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with random reviews from the Overflow Room. And as we work backwards from the alphabet, we're on the letter V, which means we've hit, well, this is going to be one composer, Villa-Lobos. Oh, wow, yes. I love Villa-Lobos, and I have lots and lots of it. I don't know how it all accumulated over the years. I always collected him because it was hard to find things. And so whenever anything new came out, it was usually a singleton release of something or other. I just snagged it. And then gradually, it all began to fill in. Mostly recordings of Bachianas Brasileiras and the Choros works and those things, but also the symphonies and other stuff. And so we're going to go through it. And I've got like a large pile. We need to start with this, which I have multiple incarnations of. Villa-Lobos conducts his own music. There's a Warner reissue of this thing, this EMI disc. It's 6 CDs with all kinds of things, including the Descobrimento do Brasil, the Discovery of Brazil, which is an amazing film score, and the Bachianas Brasileiras, all of them, which is great. A couple of the Choros things. And let's see, Momo Precoce, which is the Fantasia for piano and orchestra, which is just marvelous. Something just puffed there. I don't know what that was. I thought it was a cat. They're around here somewhere. Choros number 11 for piano and orchestra, and his piano concerto number 5 and his 4th symphony to victory, with Victoria de Los Angeles singing and other famous people. And it's all conducted by Villa-Lobos with the not terribly fabulous French National Radio Symphony Orchestra in somewhat dimish modern sound. Dim as in like not as nice as it could be, unfortunately. But it's nice to have a composer do his own work, of course. This is a pretty extensive collection of it. So let's just shove it there. And now let's take another handful of Villa-Lobos. Well, this is, oh, I love this. This is the Forest of the Amazon. This is also glorious. This is also a film score, I believe. And it has, let's see, Renee Fleming participating. And the conductor is Alfred Heller, who was a disciple of Villa-Lobos and who I knew and who I played under doing Villa-Lobos, which was really quite exciting. He was a very nice man. Really, really cool. And this is with the Moscow Philharmonic. And it's really just one of those lush, vibrant, brilliant, formless pieces of exotic orchestral pudding. And it's just, oh, it's wonderful. This is on Delos. So that goes there. Then I've got the Symphony Cycle. I don't know if this is all of it, but it's most of it for sure. This is the CPO recordings, which are also available in a separate box, which is upstairs. And I just kept these for some reason. This is with Carl St. Clair and the Stuttgart Radio Symphony Orchestra before, thank God, Roger Norrington taught them to play without vibrato. If there's anything you do not want, it's Villa-Lobos without vibrato. That's for damn sure. All right, next pile. What do we got here? This lovely disc of string music with I Musici di Montreal. Music by Ginastera, Villa-Lobos, Evangelista, including Bachianas Brasileiras number 9 and the Suite for Strings. Terrific works all. And let's see. Oh, look at this. Villa-Lobos Etudes, the 12 Etudes for guitar. Now this is with Timo Korhonen, wonderful Finnish guitarist on Undine, along with Leo Brouwer's 13 Simple Studies. It's 13 Estudios Sencillos. And the Villa-Lobos guitar music is very well known among guitarists because he's one of the few composers who really wrote extensively for the instrument. That is major composers who did other things. So that goes there. Then let's see. Oh, look! Who knew this existed? On ASV, Choros 1 through 7. That's a lot of them, including some big orchestral pieces. This is with the Gran Canaria Symphony Orchestra under Adrian Leeper on ASV. Remember them? ASV. I'll just put that there. It's easier. Harmonia Mundi. Villa-Lobos Symphony number 10, the Amerindia, with chorus and all kinds of other people, with the Tenerife Orchestra under Victor Pablo Perez. You see, there's like all these interesting singleton releases. We've already talked about not doing cycles. Well, Villa-Lobos was a great composer for not doing cycles because people did all kinds of things. Where did this come from? Oh, this is interesting. Bassoon Brasileiro. Yeah, you get Francisco Mignone, who was a wonderful composer in the Romantic Italian tradition. There's a wonderful disc of his orchestral music on BIS that's just lovely, absolutely tremendous fun. And we've got Villa-Lobos doing the aria from Bachianas Brasileiras No. 5, arranged for bassoon. Oh, good Lord. And the Ciranda das Siete Notas for bassoon and string orchestra. Wow, this is Frank Morelli, bassoon in the Orpheus Chamber Orchestra on MSR. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Yeah, cello concertos. Villa-Lobos cello concertos, 2 of them, and his Fantasia for Cello and Orchestra, which is a concerto-length piece, with Antonio Meneses, and the Orchestra Sinfonica de Galicia with Victor Pablo Perez. Again, these are all on Ovidis Astre and whatnot, which like hardly exists anymore. Hyperion, they did some of this stuff. Bachianas Brasileiras No. 1 and No. 5 with Gil Gomez and the Pleath Cello Octet. And they have preludes and fugues from Bach's well-tempered clavier arranged for an orchestra of cellos. That's different. And here's a zillion of these things. All right. More Bachianas Brasileiras numbers 2, 5, 6, and 9. Whoa, with Mady Mesplay and the Orchestre de Paris under Paul Capolongo on EMI, back on good old EMI. Then we have this one. This is a piece of the Villa-Lobos Conducts Villa-Lobos, but as a great recording of the century, remastered, rather better sounding actually, with Victoria de Los Angeles and Bachianas Brasileiras numbers, let's see, we get 5, 2, 1, and 9. Yeah, all righty. Stuff those away right there. And then we've got the Enrique Batiz Bachianas Brasileiras box with the guitar concerto with Alfonso Moreno. And let's see, who's playing this stuff? This is the Royal Phil in the Bach Brasileiras. And the guitar concerto is with the Orquesta Filarmónica de la Ciudad de Mexico and Alfonso Moreno guitar. Boom. Right, next pile. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay. Piano music. So with Sonia Rubinsky. Here's the whole, there's just 2 volumes of it so far here on Naxos with all kinds of fun little, piano thingies. We got to speed this up. Oh, yeah. Magdalena. Magdalena is a musical, like an American music theater, Broadway musical thing. This is with Judy Kay and George Rose and Faith Esham and Jerry Hadley and all kinds of fun people. That was done by who was it, Cantor and Ebb, or those people who did Song of Norway. Who is it? Is it? Let's see. Home recurring directed by blah, 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 blah. Lyrics by, no, this isn't Cantor and Ebb. This is Wright and Forrest. The lyrics and the adaptations. And Villa-Lobos himself, that's right, did the adaptations. But it was like people who wanted to do the Song of Norway and Kismet, based on Borodin and Grieg and all those. Well, Villa-Lobos adapted his own music, and we got Magdalena, a musical. I mean, it's like really kind of cool, based on other works of Villa-Lobos. Then we've got the cello concertos again, numbers 1 and 2. This is with Ulrich Schmid and the Nordwestdeutsche Philharmonie under Dominique Roggen on MDNG. Then we've got, the Symphony No. 6 and other goodies. Let's see. We have Ruda Dio d'Amore Symphonic Poem and Ballet. This is on Marco Polo, The God of Love, Symphonic Poem and Ballet. Yeah, this is big. See, Villa-Lobos gives you a lot of bang for your buck. There's the cat. I knew she was here. That's Finster. And Mildred's around here somewhere, but you'll probably never see her because she just is camera shy. Let's see. This is on Marco Polo with Roberto Duarte, the Slovak Radio Symphony Orchestra. And then we have this early Marco Polo disc, but it sounds great. It's a good performance. It's churros numbers 8 and 9 with Kenneth Schermerhorn and the Hong Kong Philharmonic, and those are big, lush orchestral extravaganzas. That's so much fun. Another bunch of churroses. We've got, let's see, number 12 with the Orchestre Philharmonique de Liège under Pierre Bartholomé. And then number 5, 2, 4, and 7. 7 is the septet. I love it because it's for flute, oboe, clarinet, saxophone, bassoon, violoncello, and tam-tam. This is on a richer car. Remember that label? And what's this one? A Brazilian extravaganza. This is with Janos Starker and Eliezer de Carvalho with the Orquestra Sinfónica de Paraíba with chorus number 8 and the Fantasia for cello and orchestra and Uirapuru, the symphonic poem called Ballet for Orchestra. And then this piece called Convergencias by Marlos Nobre, whatever that is. Okay, I don't remember hearing that at all, frankly, because I got it for the Villa-Lobos. Lauren Mazel and the World Philharmonic. On Ovidis, doing Choros number 6, along with Berlioz's Roman Carnival and the Firebird Suite, live recording from Rio de Janeiro. On Ovidis, I mean, look at these things. Another Delos, Bachianis. We've got, let's see, number 5, of course. Oh, the Yale cellos under Aldo Parasot. He was like another Villa-Lobos person, and wonderful cellist. And Arlene Auger is the soprano in number 5, and Bachianis Brasileiros number 1, and then arrangements of all these Bach things for cellos. Lots of cellos, tons of cellos. Villa-Lobos was a cello person. All right, let's see what's in here. There's more here. And we have, okay, let me get the rest of it. Here's the rest of it. We'll get through it, and that will deal, it's amazing how much stuff I've got here, isn't it? I amaze even myself. The complete solo guitar works with David Leisner on Azika. And we've got more Timo Korhonen with the on Ondine, the preludes for guitar, and the something mystique thing, and the Sextoire Mystique for flute, oboe, alto saxophone, guitar, celesta, and harp. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. And this bouquet of flowers for flute and guitar, and Modena for soprano and guitar, pardon me. And we've got Bachianis Brasileiros number 5 for soprano and guitar, that arrangement. And the Suite Populaire Brésilienne for guitar, and Choros number 1 for guitar. Whoa. Introduction to Choros for orchestra and guitar. World premiere recording, the Guitar Concerto and 12 Etudes. Also with Timo Korhonen and Sakari Orabo and the Finnish Radio Symphony Orchestra on Ondine. See, Ondine does Finnish music and Villa-Lobos. No, I'm just kidding. But they have a good collection of it. They really do. Oh, Villa-Lobos piano music with Marc-André Amelin. Yay, yum, yum. A Tres Marias, a Prole do Bebe, and a Ruda Poema. Hot stuff. Naturally. Oh, the Michael Tilson Thomas Villa-Lobos disc with the New World Symphony. You get Bachianis Brasileiros numbers 4, 5, 7, 9, and Choros number 10. Da-da-da, on RCA. He reorchestrates a couple bits of it. He adds some like glockenspiel riffs and other percussion parts in places. Inspiration Brazil. Villa-Lobos, Forest of the Amazon. Okay, so this one is Villa-Lobos' own, the one that was in that big box with Bidu Sayao, soprano, Symphony of the Air and chorus with Villa-Lobos. So the Forest, or was it the Discovery of Brazil? Maybe this was a different one. Wait a minute. Let's just take a look. Yes, it was a different one. Pardon me. This is the Forest of the Amazon, which is the thing with Alfred Heller. And this is Villa-Lobos conducting it himself from 1960. And, it's amazing that they didn't include that in that box. Did they? I don't think they did. And, they should. No, they didn't. Amazing. Okay. Another major label marvel there. That's different, and it's sounding much better, I might add. All righty. Bis, Oh, the Bis stuff. Well, the Bis stuff is now in a box. And these are the Bachianas Brasileiras things with the Sao Paulo Symphony Orchestra under Roberto Minchuk. And they are wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. But I have all that with the churros things. They're in a box. It's upstairs. So I don't need to have them down. You know, I don't need to go through that again because we've talked about them. I've done a video about those. It's just a wonderful, wonderful selection of stuff. So we can put those over here. Oh boy. There you go, back there. Come on. Right there. Sit there. All right. Then we've got Oirapuru and Bachianas Brasileiras number 4. I played that one, which is wonderful. And the Emperor Jones with the Odense Symphony Orchestra under Jan Wagner, who's quite lovely. Symphony number 10, the Amerindia again, with some other choral music, with Giselle Ben-Dur, the Santa Barbara Symphony. This was on Koch Classics. And let's see, what's this one? Churros number 11 for piano and orchestra. That is a monster piece, 61 minutes long, with Ralph Gottoni, the Finnish Radio Symphony, Sakari Oramo on Ondine. And finally, last but not least, the complete Bachianas Brasileiras, the one on Naxos, with Kenneth Schermerhorn and Andrew Mogrelia and the Nashville Symphony Orchestra. It's really very good. It's very good. It's not as good as the Bis one, but it was good. And when it came out, it was probably the best one out there. So there you go. Although the Batiste was very good too with the Royal Phil. All right, let's see here. Stick those there. And that, my friends, is the overflow of Villa-Lobos. The main Villa-Lobos stuff, including all the string quartets, all that stuff, is upstairs in the main collection. What a great composer. He's just an endless joy to discover and enjoy and savor. And, you know, you really ought to get to know your Villa-Lobos. You really should. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks so much for joining me. Take care.